So this is a combination of some different kinds of tapping techniques and sweep picking techniques that are playing kind of a new interesting way. Also that descending kind of sweep picking tapping. The main focus of this video is that descending sweep picking tapping idea. I play a variety of 3 and 2 notes per string on the high E string and on the B string, and then tap with 2 fingers. That's the main focus of this video. If you want to get more into the 8-finger tapping thing, this is a topic that I'm working on a program on. That'll be out soon. I will also do more on these sweep picking tapping ideas, but let me show you how to play this sweep picking tapping lick, and also how you can work it into your playing, which is also one of those things that I find is probably the most important thing to learning any new technique on the guitar. So let's zoom in here. Okay, so let me play the lick slow here. Notice that I'm using 2 different fingerings to be able to play these 2 different arpeggios. The reason for me doing this is if I don't change my fingering, then I kind of have to struggle a little bit with keeping the fingers within the frets. What happens is sometimes you slide into the next note and, for example, getting a major arpeggio instead of a minor, so that would be a problem. So what I do is I play this F sharp minor, and then what I add is the D. So that's the flattened 6th here on the top, and on top of that even I play the tap the 2nd as well. So that adds a bit of flavor to that arpeggio. So I play up here with the pick, and then down here, down, 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 and then a lot of hammer-ons and tapping. So it's the 9th fret on the A string, and then 12. Roll the ring finger over the D and G, and then long finger here on the 10th on the B string, and then into the 9th fret on the high E string, and then I hammer onto 10 and 14. And then I tap, I keep the pick between the thumb and the index finger, and then I tap with the long and ring finger. Tap 16 and 17 and pull that off again. And pull off into the fretting hand again, which is pulling off from 14 to 10 and 9. Then I get back into the pick here from the B string, playing an upstroke, and then up, 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 down. So it's up here on 10 on the B, 11 on G and D, and then 12 and 9 on the A string. And what I do now is I play back again to the 12th, and then instead of using the ring finger on the D and G, I use my long finger. So I roll the long finger over the 11th fret D and G, working myself into the B string with my index finger 10th fret. So I use my index finger on the 10th fret, B string, and hammer on with the pinky to 14. What I do now is I tap 15, and then was that 19th with the pinky, pull off again to the long finger, which is on 15, pulling off to the fretting hand, which is pulling off from 14 to 10. Using the long finger again on the G and D string 11th fret, and then 12 with the pinky, and on the A string, and 9 on the A string. Regarding using this in your own playing, it sounds you get very much that sound of the Japanese minor, but that's just because of the intervals. It doesn't really fit per se into it doesn't. You can use it, of course, if you're improvising in the Japanese minor, but the sound you get a little bit of the sound of the because of the flattened fifth, putting a lot of emphasis on the fifth and the not the flattened sixth, but the flattened sixth, not the flattened fifth. We put a lot of emphasis on the fifth and the flattened sixth, and the minor third, and of course also the second, the ninth, or the ninth. So that's the reason for the sound. Immediately you were thinking maybe also of the harmonic minor scale, but you can either use it as the natural over the natural minor, or you could use it over the harmonic minor scale. So, and it's very easy because the lick also starts and ends within the same position. So if I'm here, either the harmonic minor scale or the natural minor. So it's nice and easy to work it into your playing. Remember to download the tablature in the link under the video here, and also remember to download my free technique program. So I'm Niels Vejløt, and I will send you a new cool lesson next week. See you.